Hi, everyone. Welcome to today's session on DILR, where we'll be discussing a very important thing that can revolutionize the way you approach the DILR section come Sunday. So, today's session is on the 5 minutes approach to challenging DILR sets. So, in today's session, we'll be actually discussing a few difficult, challenging sets which most of you will not be able to solve easily. But at the same time, how do you mark the answers correctly within 5 minutes is something we'll be emphasizing in today's session. So this session is brought to you by me, Nilanjan Dutta. I'm a CAT 100 percentiler as well as a DILR 100 percentiler as well. So this is a free session. So I request all of you to kindly share the session URL with all your friends and fellow CAT and MBA aspirants in various CAT preparation groups and forums so that more and more people can benefit from today's session. So kindly take the next 1 minute to share the session link with in all CAT preparation Facebook and WhatsApp groups. This is a brief introduction about myself, and I want to take the opportunity to inform all of you about the plus courses that are happening in parallel, including the DILR live classes. So in the chat window on the right hand side, I provided a link which is to the important topics of DILR, practice of the important topics of DILR for CAT 2019. The next session is scheduled for tonight, Saturday at 10 p.m. So make sure all of you are attending that session live. So that session is intended to give all of you the ultimate score booster in Academy Plus course, which means a plus 20, 25 marks boost in each and every section in CAT 2019. In addition to that, we also have the all subjects practice, which the link has also been shared in the chat window, and the next session is Sunday, tomorrow at 10:30 a.m. Again, you need to ensure that all of you are attending both these sessions live on an Academy Plus channel. To be a part of these sessions, you need to be subscribed to an Academy Plus. To be subscribed to an Academy Plus, you can use the discount code Nilanjan Dutta while subscribing. Be careful, there's no space for Nilanjan and Dutta. Just use this code as an exclusive code that you can use on an Academy Plus to get the best an Academy Plus discount. This will give you access to both the courses, the one which is at Saturday 10 p.m. tonight and the one which is tomorrow morning at 10:30 a.m. This will ensure in the last 7 days you are doing great. So these sessions are all about how you can solve more questions and sets in less time, including option-based solving and smart guessing approaches. So how do you be a part of an Academy Plus? You have the following options: the 1 month, 3 month, 12-month, or 6-month subscription. Ideally, the most recommended and the cheapest is the 12-month subscription. However, for those of you who are looking at CAT plus ZAT, make sure you're going for the 3-month subscription, because we'll have the ZAT courses for ZAT decision making as well. If you're looking at up to GDPI, then you can go for the 6-month subscription. And in case there's a budget issue, at least make sure you're going for a 1-month subscription so that next Sunday when it's CAT time, none of you have any excuses on your preparations. So do make sure all of you are going to unacademy.com/plus and immediately clicking on the subscribe option and getting subscribed immediately. The link has been shared in the chat window. Use the discount code Nilanjan Dutta while subscribing. It doesn't matter which plan you go for. Irrespective of that, if you're using the discount code, you can attend the live classes over the next few weeks. So make sure all of you are in. The next session, as I said, is on Saturday tonight at 10 p.m. I hope to see all of you live in that sessions. This also includes the quants, score booster workshops as well. So how do you apply the discount code? So you have the following subscription options. Let's say you choose a 12-month subscription. They'll ask you for the referral code. Here you enter the code. Remember, there's no space between Nilanjan and Dutta. You click on apply. You'll say apply successfully, and you will be subscribed to an Academy Plus. And then you can attend tonight's session, Saturday 10 p.m. live. Make sure if you're subscribing before tonight 10 p.m. and tomorrow's 10:30 a.m. class. So the first set as part of today's session is as follows. So here you have 8 football clubs who have qualified to the quarterfinals of the Indian Super Duper Cup. So there were 4 quarterfinals followed by 2 semi-finals and a final. And each of these matches, there was the loser crashing out of the tournament while the winner proceeds forward. So there are 8 commentators from A to H who had to predict the final positions of each of the clubs based on the round where the teams would be knocked out. Incidentally, only 3 of them managed to predict all the semi-finalists correctly. At the end of the tournament, it was seen that all 8 managed to get a different number of their predictions correct. And the predictions are given as follows. So A to H, everybody predicted what they think, who will be the winner, who will be the losing finalist, who will be the losing semi-finalist, and who will be the losing quarter finalist. Remember, the sequence doesn't matter. All that matters is whether it's a winner, losing finalist, losing semi-finalist, losing quarterfinalist. For example, Ali predicted ATK as a losing quarterfinalist. Cali has predicted ATK also losing quarterfinalist. So it doesn't matter whether it belongs to this column or this column because they're both part of the same type of columns. The challenge in the set is there are only 2 clues available. One is that only 3 of them predicted all the semifinalists correctly, and the other is that all 8 managed to get a different number of their predictions correct. So take around 5-6 minutes to try and solve the set before I show the 5 minutes approach to solving the set. Mind that the set is quite difficult and challenging. Obviously, I've always said the first 1 minute of any set should be spent on going for the question and options. The questions are as follows. The first one is saying, out of Northeast United and Pune, which club performed better? How many correct predictions, more or less than Fally, did Cali make? Which of the following teams did not qualify to the semi-finals? And the final question is, which of the following could be a possible semi-final match? So take around 5-6 minutes to solve the set. Remember, there are only 2 clues available. All 8 got a different number of predictions correct, and only 3 of them predicted all the semi-finalists correctly. So what you need to do is solve the 4 questions in the set. So take around 5-6 minutes and try and answer these questions. Remember, most of the questions are asking about either the actual results or the number of correct predictions for each of them. So there is a twofold objective to the set. One is identify who has got how many predictions correct, and the other is what is the actual result in the set. So these are the predictions made by the 8 people. So as I said, the sets that we're discussing today are going to be challenging in nature, but at the same time, while the conventional approach might require 15, 20, half an hour, or maybe even more than that, and not still not be able to solve, there is a 5 minutes approach to most of the sets. And that is what is the USP of the DRL Live classes on an Academy Plus of mine. One major hint for all of you. So the set says all 8 of them got a different number of predictions correct, which means somebody got 0, somebody got 1 correct, somebody got 2 correct, 3 correct, 4 correct, 5 correct, 6 correct, and there must be somebody who has got all 8 predictions correct. What does all 8 predictions correct mean? All 8 predictions correct means basically the actual result. So somebody who has got all 8 predictions correct basically means his row is the actual result. So remember, there is one particular row in the set which is giving you the actual results. In the moment you identify that particular row, you can also determine who has got how many correct predictions by comparing it with that particular row. So your entire effort in the set should be spent on trying to identify which of these 8 rows is that one particular row which has got all predictions correct. Remember, nobody can get 7 predictions out of 8 correct. But if you get 7 out of 8 correct, then automatically the 8th one will also be mapped correctly. So everybody got 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 8 correct. So you need to identify who is this person who got 8 correct. That is the only thing that is required in the set. And the moment you do that, the set is basically a 2-3 minutes approach. So try and identify which of the rows A to H is your all correct row, that is your actual results sequence. So you can use the chat window to share your views on how you're solving the set. I understand the set is challenging and most of you will not be able to solve it completely. I'll now make the poll active. So look at the questions and look at the options and answer. The first question, the poll is active. Out of Northeast United and Pune, which club performed better in the tournament? So I'm getting different answers. I'm getting A, B, D, all kind of answers. More people are inclined towards B. So that is why I was saying the set is not easy. Most of you are ending up giving conflicting answers. So Ankita, the set was this. This is the table which has all the predictions made by the 8 people. The second question, how many correct predictions, more or less, than Fally did Cali make? Again, I'm making the poll active for everybody. Again, the same problem. As you can see, I'm getting all four options as the answer. Some are saying A, some B, some C, and some D. Third question, which of the following teams did not qualify to the semi-final stages? Again, as usual, I'm getting three different set of options. In fact, I've got all four set of options, A, B, C, and D. So now you see the set is actually not easy. But at the same time, you can attempt the set in 5 minutes because that is what is expected out of an Academy Plus live classes students. Let's move on to the final question. Which of the following could be a possible semi-final match? Which of the following could be a possible semi-final match? The poll is again active. Again, the same problem. Everybody's coming up with a different answer. All four options, somebody or the other has marked. Now, there are two challenges to the set. One is the set is difficult. As you can see from most of the people answers, everything conflicting answers. So the set is indeed difficult. The other part is the set is lengthy as well, and it involves games and tournaments concept as well. So overall, it is a nightmarish kind of a set, which is why everybody is giving conflicting answers. So now what we'll do is we'll look at what could be an easier approach to solve the set. So I've already mentioned about this, that there are only two clues in the set. That is, everybody's got a different predictions correct, which means there's one particular row in the set which has got all predictions correct. And that is all that you need to identify in the set. So can anybody tell me which is that particular row which has got all predictions correct? And how do I get that? First thing is, how do I get which is that row which has got all predictions correct, and which is that row, because that is all that matters in the set. Remember, the challenging part in the set is there is only one other clue available. That is, only 3 of them managed to predict all the semi-finalists correctly. And this is the relatively easier clue. So can somebody look at this table and tell me which 3 people from A to H have predicted the same set of semi-finalists? Can anybody look at the table and tell me which 3 people out of A to H have predicted the same set of semi-finalists? Same set of all 4 semi-finalists. Use the chat window. So everybody's talking about Ali. So what has Ali predicted? Pune, Goa, Delhi, Mumbai. Cali has not predicted Pune, Goa, Delhi, Mumbai. He has predicted Northeast United. So Cali is not the one. A, G, and H is what everybody's saying. Let us look at A, G, and H. Again, G has predicted the same thing. Pune, Goa, Delhi, and Mumbai in the semi-finals. H has also predicted Pune, Goa, Delhi, and Mumbai in the semi-finals. So Ali, Gali, and Halley have done the same thing. They predicted the same 4 teams. That is Pune, Goa, Delhi, and Mumbai in the semi-finals. But the problem starts here. This just takes 2 minutes to identify that there are 3 particular rows which have the same set of predictions. So they are the 4 semi-finalists. But the challenge is, what do I do next? What next? What next? Anybody? What is the thing that I do next? One thing is for sure, the all 8 predictions correct is either Ali, Gali, or Halley. Shomodip is saying try with any one of them and check basically in which case is everybody coming up with a different count. But the problem with this approach is this will end up consuming 10-15 minutes of your time if you have to do thoroughly. Instead, what we'll do is, remember, your objective in the first 1 minute, what you had done was going through the questions in the set. Let us go back to the questions in the set. So knowing that Pune, Goa, Delhi, and Mumbai have qualified to the semi-finals, can anybody help answer the first question? Knowing that Pune, Goa, Delhi, and Mumbai qualified to the semi-finals, can anybody answer out of Northeast United and Pune, which club performed better? It's obvious Pune went to the semi-finals, which means Pune performed better. It doesn't matter out of A, G, and H who got 8 of them correct. With respect to who got 8 of them correct, Pune, Goa, Delhi, and Mumbai are the 4 correct semi-finalists. Because remember, the 3 of them predict all the semi-finalists correctly. So Pune going to the semi-finals itself means they performed better than Northeast United, because Northeast United did not. So basically, 1 question out of 4 could have been answered with just the 2-3 minutes effort. So again, I've always said this, DIR is more about getting the +3s rather than solving the set and creating a mess. At least mark this 1 answer correctly. Let's move on to the third question in the set. Again, we know Pune, Goa, Delhi, and Mumbai are your 4 semi-finalists. So which of the following teams did not qualify to the semi-finals? Which teams did not qualify to semi-finals? Goa did qualify, so did not qualify if Chennai and ATK, which means the answer is option D, 1 and 2 only. So at least in 2-3 minutes effort also, you could have got 2 out of 4 questions correct. And that is exactly what I'm trying to tell you. I understand the set is difficult, but at least can you get 2 or 3 questions correct even in the most difficult of sets. Remember, if you aren't doing it, your Unacademy Plus students are going to be doing it because they've attended all the live classes where they mastered these approaches. The fourth question is saying, which of the following could be a possible semi-final match? Which of the following could be a possible semi-final match? So again, Pune, Goa, Delhi and Mumbai are the only 4 teams that are qualified. So there is no ATK in the semi-finals. There is no Kerala Blasters and Northeast United in the semi-finals. So the answer is either B or D. Now if I look back at the set, it's one of the options is Mumbai, Goa. The other is Mumbai, Pune. What does semi-final match mean? One of the teams will be a losing semi-finalist while the other will be a finalist or a winner. Correct? If you're playing in the semi-finals, means one of them will be a losing semi-finalist, the other will be a finalist or winner. The common term is Mumbai in both the options. So if I look at Mumbai, in all the 3 rows, Ali, Gali and Hali, you find Mumbai is a losing semi-finalist. So Mumbai is a losing semi-finalist, which means the team that Mumbai will play, they must be either a winner or a finalist. They must be either a winner or a finalist. Incidentally, if you compare Pune and Goa, you can find that all 3 of them have predicted Goa in the finals. All 3 of them have predicted Goa in the finals, which means the answer to this question has to be option B, because Goa definitely is a finalist and Mumbai is definitely losing finalist. So the answer is option B, Mumbai City versus Goa. Also, what this has done is not only has it given you 3 out of 4 questions correct, but it has also told you the fact that Goa has qualified to the finals means Pune has not qualified to the finals. Shumel, Goa has qualified to the finals, yes or no? Answer my question. Goa has qualified to the finals, yes or no? Yes. Correct? So that means Mumbai and Goa is the right option. Pune have not necessarily qualified to the finals. In 2 places, they have qualified. In 1 place, they haven't. While Goa has definitely qualified to the finals. Also, what this correct answer tells you is that since Mumbai and Goa are the possible semi-final match, that means Goa has reached the finals. Since option B is the right answer, option D is a wrong answer, which means Pune are also a losing semi-finalist. Pune cannot qualify to the finals, which means Gary's predictions are wrong. Ali's predictions are also wrong. The one with correct predictions is Hali. And suddenly, without solving the set, using the question options, we've not only got 3 out of 4 correct, we've been able to identify the entire set, that is who has got all 8 correct. And this is what I keep saying. Remember, the effort you put in is only 2 minutes in just looking at who are the 3. The main effort in choosing the winner out of A, G, and H, where you need to compare and see how many got how many predictions correct. We've done nothing in the set. So honestly speaking, you might not deserve your marks, but you're already at +9 out of 12. And you've also identified Halley as the correct row. So now we are left that is a wrong assumption, Dibankur. That is a wrong assumption what you are saying. That can happen. Now there's only one question left in the set. How many correct predictions, more or less, than Fally did Cali make? So let us go back to the set. Only we look at Fally and Cali row. What Fally has done is he has done the exact opposite. He has made all the semi-finalists lose in the quarterfinals, and all the losing quarterfinalists, he has made them advance to the semi-finals, which means Fally has got 0 predictions correct. So all that matters in the answer is how many predictions Cali has got correct. Fally has got Pune and Goa wrong, but he has got ATK and Kerala right because ATK and Kerala did not qualify. Also, Northeast and Chennai should not have qualified, so he's got those 2 wrong as well. Now the entire thing that matters is Delhi the right prediction? Is Mumbai the right prediction? Can anybody tell me, is Mumbai the right prediction? Yes, because all 3 of A, G and H have predicted Mumbai in the losing semi-finalists. So it doesn't matter. Mumbai is definitely going to be the losing semi-finalist irrespective of A, G and H, who is the winner. Irrespective of A, G and H, who has got all 8 correct, Mumbai has been predicted by all of them as losing semi-finalists, which means Mumbai answer is right. Also, for losing finalists, Ali has predicted Goa correct, Gali has predicted Pune correct, Halley has predicted Goa correct, which means Delhi is surely wrong, irrespective of Ali, Gali, and Cali, who has got it right, which means Cali has got a total of 1, 2, and 3 predictions correct. Fally has got 0, which means the answer is 3 minus 0, that is equal to option C, which is 3. Any questions on the approach taken in the set? So suddenly, the effort in solving in the set was only 2-3 minutes effort. Rest was all marking the answers and leaving. So Mumbai, if you look at Mumbai, everybody, all 3 of them have predicted Mumbai as a losing semi-finalist. So Cali's prediction on Mumbai is right. Similarly, if I look at prediction on losing finalist, none of them predicted losing finalist as Delhi, which means this prediction is wrong. So Cali has got all 3 correct. The basic idea is the main challenging part of the set where you needed to waste 10-15 minutes wasn't even required when it comes to marking the answers in the set. So this was the set where you could have got a +12 with just 4-5 minutes effort, including marking the questions in the answers. So when did I say everybody got 2 people got all correct? Only Halley got all correct. When did I say that everybody got? You already know that Mumbai and Goa went to the finals, while Pune did not, which automatically means Ali's prediction is wrong that Pune is the winner. Gary's prediction is wrong. Only Halley got it correct. So only one of them got all 8 correct. Only Halley got all 8 correct. Is the set and approach clear to everybody? This is exactly the theme around which the DILR live classes are based on. So do make sure all of you attending each and every live classes in the next few days. The next 7 days is specifically designed to ensure that you're mastering all these approaches. So the course links have been shared in the chat window. Make sure if you're going and enrolling immediately and are attending both the sessions live, Saturday 10 p.m., Sunday 10:30 a.m., you can use the exclusive code, discount code Nilanjan Dutta while subscribing to an Academy Plus. Remember, it's all about being able to solve more questions and sets in less time, the way we showed the 5-minute approaches and so on. So make sure all of you, whichever plan you're going for, even if you're going for the 1 month subscription, it doesn't matter, but make sure you can discount code Nilanjan while subscribing and subscribe before tonight, 10 p.m. That includes Quant's live classes as well as part of the same subscription. Just go here. Here you need to enter the code when you're selecting a subscription plan. Click on apply. It'll apply successfully. And make sure using a discount code to get the best discount. It'll be even cheaper than the prices quoted here. But the 12-month is the most cheapest, as you can see. So now we'll move on to the next set in today's handout. The next set is talking about 5 people who joined different engineering colleges. Their first names are given as follows: Saraswati, Jackie, Mohan, Priya. Their surnames are given as follows: Reddy, Gupta, Sanyal, Kumar, and Chatterjee, except for one college which was rated as 3-star. All the other colleges rated either 4-star or 5-star. So basically, you have a variable for first name, a variable for surname, a variable for college ratings. There's also a parameter that is the name of the institute. So you already have 4 parameters to work with, and a 5th parameter in terms of gender. So 5 parameters to work with in the set, and you have the following clues that you can use to solve this set. The question, the set are as follows: which is the correct combination of first names and surnames? Possible student institute combination. Mohan Gupta may have joined which of these institutes? In which college did Priya study? And the final one is the person with surname Sanyal was part of which college? So take around 5-6 minutes to try and solve this set. So I've also shared the link to the complete practice course for all subjects for the last 1 week to CAT 2019. The classes will be going until November 23. That is next Saturday. So do make sure all of you attending all these sessions and you're picking up some valid, useful tips and tricks through these sessions. And while subscribing, do not forget to use the discount code Nilanjan Dutta. There's no space between Nilanjan and Dutta in the discount code. I've shared that in the chat window. But do it before tonight, that is Saturday, 10 p.m., because we have the next live session at 10 p.m. tonight. So now that there are five parameters in the set, anybody, what should be our column header? Which name, first name or surname? So there are five parameters: first name, surname, institute name, institute rating, and the gender. One hint to all of you, in every set, your column header should be one such parameter that you can arrange in a linear sequence. Linear sequence means you can arrange them either in an ascending or descending order sequence. That should always be a column header. So out of the five parameters, the only parameter that falls in that category is college ratings. So that is why we arrange the column headers in terms of college ratings, that is in ascending order from 3-star to 5-star. Never go with college name, first name, or surname as your column headers. Always look for column headers where something can be arranged in a linear sequence. Only if there's no parameter that can be arranged in a linear sequence, then only you move in to first name and surname and so on. So the breakup of the five colleges is as follows. Except for one college rated as 3-star, all are either 4-star or 5-star. Only one college was 5-star. So basically the breakup is as follows. One college is 3-star, one is 5-star, and the remaining three colleges are 4-star colleges. So with this clue in mind, try and solve the set. Remember, whenever you're getting stuck, make use of the questions and options that are there in the set. They are as follows. The person with surname Sanyal was which of these? In which college did Priya study? Mohan Gupta may have joined which of these colleges? Which option give the possible student institute combination? And which is the correct combination of first name and surnames? Again, this is a set which is difficult, and I'm sure that most of you will not be able to do it in a stipulated time because it's not very easy to solve. But again, when it comes to marking the right answers, it barely takes 5 minutes. So focus on that part. Reminder, the DLR practice courses, the classes are on Saturday at 10 p.m. live. The link has been shared in the chat window, and it's also in the pin section of the chat window. The 10 p.m. live class, there's also another session as part of the all subjects revision course, which is at 10:30 a.m. tomorrow. Make sure if you're attending each of these sessions live, that this can enable you to give yourself a plus 2025 marks boost. And to be a part of these courses, you need to be subscribed to an Academy Plus. Use the discount code Nilanjan Dutta while subscribing. There's no space Nilanjan and Dutta in the discount code. It doesn't matter which option you choose out of the 1, 3, 12, and 6, but preferably cheaper ones are the 12 and 6 month subscription, so it will be more useful for you. Irrespective of which one you choose, you can use the discount code Nilanjan Dutta while subscribing. That also includes getting access to the Quants Score Booster workshops. This set is from the ZAT previous years. Utsav, you need to understand that what will be the most benefit for the students is attending those sessions live, because from this one-off session they'll not be able to get their plus 20-25 marks boost. So keeping that in mind, it's important that they attend the sessions live, they do not miss out on any session. So that is why showcasing that is very important. And already there's very few days left for CAT 2019, so they cannot afford to miss any more classes. Let's move on to the questions one by one. The first question: what is the correct combination of first names and surnames? The poll is active. Again, the same problem. Four different options are coming in from you guys. Five, in fact. This is the problem. Most of you are trying to solve the sets completely. And if you look at CAT in the recent year, the sets are difficult. Trying to solve them in less time will not work. Anvesh, I agree with you. The set is confusing, but marking the answers is easy. Whenever the set is confusing, the marking the answers is easy. So focus on this part, even if you're not able to solve the set. Second question: which option give the possible student institute combination? Again, I'm getting four different options. In fact, all five. Third one, Mohan Gupta may have joined. Which of these? Again, all five options. In which college did Priya study? And that too, in most of the questions, the most voted options are usually being incorrect as well. Not only are you giving different options, but the most voted options are mostly being incorrect as well. Final question. The person with surname Sanyal was. And please understand that CAT in the recent years has been about such difficult, challenging sets. But at the same time, all these sets are solvable in 5-6 minutes. It's all about changing your approach to these sets. Again, four different answers. Okay, I heard some of you say the set is confusing, the set is challenging, and so on. First thing I did was I gave you all a big hint. That is, use the column headers as the college ratings. That is 3-star, 4-star, and 5-star. There is one 3-star college, three 4-star college, and one 5-star college. Remember one more thing. Why do you think I keep telling you that first 1 minute focus on the questions and options? Why? Why is this very important? Can anybody tell me? Why is this so important? First 1 minute going through all the question and options set. Why? Four questions in a set on average, four options in each question, 16 additional clues in the set. Imagine, however difficult the examiner wants to make the set, he's giving you 16 additional clues. So suddenly the set becomes so much more easier when you have 16 additional clues. Also, what you're doing is, what Rishabh is saying is absolutely correct. You only focus on what is required to get your mark, just like we saw in the previous set. So first, what we'll do is, we'll obviously go with a structured approach, but whenever we are getting stuck in the set, stuck or confused, we'll use these question options to our advantage. So let us see how to go about solving the set. Let's first start with any direct clues that are available. So one direct clue that is available is the Barla College was a 5-star college. So in the 5-star column, you name the college name as Barla. So this is one fortunate clue you have. What other direct clues do I have? It says the Techno Institute had a higher rating than the college where Priya studied. Can anybody tell me what is Techno Institute's rating and what is Priya's college rating? Techno Institute's rating has to be 4 because there's no more 5-star colleges. 5-star college only Bala, so Techno must be 4. Priya must be 3. So what this does is, now since there's only one 3-star column, I can mark the first name as Priya. But this is where the challenge starts. I'm hardly 1-2 minutes into the set and I'm already stuck in the set. And this is where most of you try to hit and trial and you'll end it up with different wrong answers. So the question is, what do you do next? Look at this clue carefully. The Techno Institute had a higher rating than the college where Priya studied. There was a direct question in the set which says, which option gives a possible student institute combination? One thing is certain that Techno is at a higher rating than what Priya studied. So Techno is not Priya, which means I can eliminate option C, that is Priya belongs to Techno. Agreed? I can eliminate option C, that Priya belongs to Techno, but unfortunately, all the other four options are Priya Anepal. Somebody wondering that how is this question options helping us, because I'm still left with 4 out of 5 options, right? I'm still left with 4 out of 5. But this is where a lot of you tend to be very short-sighted. What this has done is it has given us an additional clue that Priya studies in Anipal. It doesn't matter if it's the right answer, but now I know one thing for sure, that Priya studies in Anipal through 3-star college is Anipal. Also, since Miss Reddy studies in Anipal, Priya Reddy must be the name of the girl who studies in Anipal. So suddenly, one of the wrong options, remember, option C is not even a right option. It's a wrong option that is helping me solve one of the columns in the set. That is why I say 16 additional clues. Even the wrong options can be helpful. What is more interesting is, now that you know Priya belongs to Anipal, there was another question in the same set. Can anybody help answer this question? In which college did Priya study? There's another question in the same set. In which college did Priya study? Can anybody answer this question? In which college did Priya study? And suddenly, everybody now wants to mark Anipal. And the reason for that is the options in another question. Same set, another question, options have helped you answer another question within the same set, and that is possible because in every DILR set, the data remains the same. So what that means is question options in one question will impact question options in another question. That is exactly what I'm trying to tell you, Ornesha. The fact that the reason why we can mark this answer so easily is because of one wrong option in another question in the same set. That is why the first 1 minute should have been devoted to the question options. Suddenly a confusion on this question goes away totally. And the answer is Anipal. So now, one question done out of 5. So now that I know the 3-star is Anipal, the 5-star is Bala, I can write down the remaining 3 colleges as the 4-star colleges. Yes or no? 3-star is Anipal because that is something I've got because Priya is in Anipal. And the remaining are the 4-star colleges. So what I do is I write down Deccan, Techno, and Chemical as the 4-star colleges. So suddenly that one wrong option in a question, it not only gave me 1 of the 5 correct, but it has also helped me complete one particular column, one particular row. Now that I've got all the colleges as 4-star colleges, so now that I can use the college ratings to my advantage. So it says the Chemical College was rated 1 star less than the college where Sanyal studied. So can anybody tell me in which college did Sanyal study? Which college did Sanyal study? 5-star college, which is Bala. So what I do is, here I write down the surname as Sanyal. Pause. The moment you write Sanyal in Bala, pause. Why? There is a direct question in the set which says the person with surname Sanyal was. I understand that a set is incomplete, but can anybody try and answer the question in this set based on whatever information we have? Note, I should not be answering this question because I do not know the first name. But one thing I know is Sanyal is in Bala College, which is only part of option B. So what I can do is I can mark the answer as option B and give myself 2 out of 5 correct. I understand that I've not been able to solve the set, but at least every set get 2 out of 5 correct. 3-4 minutes may at least get 2 out of 4 correct. That's all I'm saying. The set is difficult, I'm not denying. At least mark the few right answers and leave. So Sanyal is in Bala. Also what this does is it gives us the first name of Sanyal. What is Sanyal's first name? Sanyal's first name is now very clear that it is Swati. So what you've done is you've plugged in a second column as well. Muskan, these are question options from a particular set that was set by ZAT. So these are not our question options manufactured. These are actual ones that come in the exam. You look at CAT last 3-4 years, they've intentionally done this to ensure that every set can be solved in 5-6 minutes. But for that, you need to master these approaches, which is why you need to be an Academy Plus live classes student. Mukesh, according to you, what is the answer to this question? The person with surname Sanyal was. You already know Sanyal is in Bala. So which is the right answer according to you out of these 5 options? Mukesh? Only option B mentions about Bala, which means Sanyal is in Bala. That is fine. The right answer is option B. Also what that means is Swati is studying in Bala College because the Sanyal first name is Swati. So 2 out of 5 done. Let's go into the third question. That is Mohan Gupta may have joined. Can anybody tell me Mohan Gupta has joined which college? 3-star, 4-star or 5-star? Which type of college has Mohan Gupta joined? 4-star. Which means eliminate A, eliminate B. Has Mohan Gupta joined Nanipal? Has Mohan Gupta joined Nanipal? No. So Rohan is absolutely right. It must be either D or E, that is chemical or techno. So what do I do? Look for direct clues on chemical or techno in the set. So it says techno was rated higher than Priya studied. Sarah joined techno. There's a direct clue which says Sarah joined techno. So eliminate techno, mark the answer as option D, chemical college, which had a 4-star rating. Some of you might question the fact that 60% of the set is incomplete. I'm not denying that, but 60% of my right answers are done as well. And that just takes 3-4 minutes of effort. I am not disagreeing the set is difficult. I'm not disagreeing that the set is lengthy, but all I'm saying is just we take 3-4 minutes, get 3 questions correct, and then leave. I understand the remaining questions may be difficult, but at least get 3 questions correct and then leave. That is all I'm saying. In fact, this is something which is why I've shared the session link where I'm talking about the Diala session from tonight, Saturday, 10 p.m., where we'll be looking at a lot of those approaches as well. Make sure if you're attending that, as well as Sundays, tomorrow, 10:30 a.m. classes. So we are done with 3 out of 5. So now what should we do? Next, what do we do? 60% of set is incomplete. Next, what do we do? We have done 3 out of 5. So we've just added Sara to Techno, and this is the way the set is. Next, what do we do? Let us look at the 4th and 5th question. Aditi, you've got to attend multiple courses. It's part of the same subscription. One subscription, but need to attend multiple courses and courses. So as I said, these two are from different courses. So this is a separate course, but they are both part of the same subscription. So if you're attending all the courses, then you will be covered. So make sure you're attending all the courses. This is a new batch, the one that I'm talking about tonight, 10 p.m. So make sure you enroll for it and you're attending the sessions live. And since you've already enrolled, should not be a problem. Let's move on to the 4th question in the set. Now that we've solved 3 out of 5, let's see the remaining 2 questions in the set. So based on the data, let's look at the 4th question in the set. The 4th question is saying, which of these is the correct combination of first name and surname? I understand that 60% of the set is incomplete, but still, can somebody look at the options and tell me which of them is the possible answers? Correct combinations of first name and surname. Suddenly, everybody's marking the same answers. We've not yet solved 60% of sets, but suddenly, everybody's coming up with the same answers. We do not even know the first name and surname for maximum people, but we know Priya Reddy and Swati Sanyal. We know Priya Reddy and Swati Sanyal. So if I look at the first option, Priya Chatterjee is wrong. Second option, Priya Chatterjee is again wrong. Third option, Swati Sanyal, so Swati Reddy is wrong. Fourth option, Sara Reddy is wrong because it's Priya Reddy. So the correct one is option E. So basically, I'm done with 4 out of 5. 4 out of 5 questions done. Tarini, in logic-based DI sets, this is the best way to solve. The kind of approach that I'm talking about. Go through the questions, mark the answer, nothing else is required. Now, I'm not saying 100% of all sets can be solved in this approach. No. 100% of all sets cannot be solved in this approach, but on an average, every set, 2 or 3 out of 4 questions on an average can be solved. At least get that. Attempt 7 or 8 sets, and in some sets which are able to solve completely, get all 4 correct. In a few sets, get 2, 3 correct. Get that 1 odd question wrong. It's fine. Rishabh, who said it won't work for theta questions? In DILR, it will work for every question. First thing, can you tell me, Rishabh, how will you frame this question as a theta question? How can I frame this question as a theta question? Will I be expected to type the answer as Mohan Gupta? Will I have to type the answer as Mohan Gupta? No, no, tell me something. If I'm an examiner, what should I do? I should ask the person to type Mohan Gupta, type Sara Kumar, type Chemical College. We can type in 1, 2, 3, 4. Very good. So what is the difference, Rishabh, between, so let's say I can give a question on college rating. Fine. Let's say I'm asking for what is the college rating of Anipal. What is the difference between a college rating MCQ question which has options like 3, 4, 5 and cannot be determined? Fine. If I had given a college rating question, then I could have given a theta question. So you're saying I given you a theta question asking for college rating. What is the difference between that question and giving options of 3, 4, 5? It's the same thing. Isn't it the same thing? Officially, you can say it's a +3 -0. I agree. There is no negative marking. But otherwise, it's the same thing. Games and tournaments में क्या ही आएगा? Whether you'll come first, second, third, fourth, these kind of options will come. What is your rank in the tournament? Correct? So even if they give you a theta question or a MCQ question, how does it matter? वैसे भी अगर 5 teams are there, you can maximum be first to fifth. उससे नीचे तो नहीं जाएगा ना? Can it go below that? 5 teams are there. Can it be that the team finish 7th? That can never happen, right? Column headers, choose a column header such that you can arrange it in a linear sequence. So now that we've solved 4 out of 5 questions in the set, the next thing is, again, a mistake a lot of you make is for one remaining question in the set, you tend to waste 8 to 9 minutes in the set. Never do that. So what should we do about the fifth question? Fifth question, don't try solving the set for 8-9 minutes. Just eliminate a few options and then mark whatever answer options are remaining, mark that and leave. Let's go back to the fifth question in the set. Can anybody tell me what options are remaining? It says possible student institute combination. Slack means in which type of questions are you talking about? Root optimization. Anyways, those net values are very close to each other, so it's equivalent to giving options and not options. Possible student institute combination. We know Swati Bala, and that too we know Swati Bala because of another question's options. Another question which was on Sanyal, that told us Swati Bala and Priya Anipal, which is again obtained. Priya Anipal we got from this question, that is, but we had 4 options at Priya Anipal, so we needed the Swati Bala combination. Option A is Swati Deccan. Option C is Mohan Bala. Option D is Sara Bala. Option E is Swati Deccan, which means the answer is option B. 5 out of 5 done. I know a lot of you will tell me still 60% of the set is incomplete, but you've already got plus 15. What do you do next? What do you do next? Don't waste time on a set. You've got your plus 15. Move to the next set. It doesn't matter whether you've solved the set completely or partially. You get your plus 15. You move to the next set. Remember, as an Unacademy Plus student, you're expected to attempt 7 or 8 sets come next Sunday, which means you have to attempt sets in less than equal to 10 minutes. Certain sets you have to be able to do in these 5-6 minute approaches. That is the only way you can solve all 7 or 8 sets. And remember, if you're doing that, then you're also giving yourself an advantage. There's no meaning of difficult, easy sets because you're anyway solving every set. No time wasted in choosing sets. Every way you are sorted. So is this set clear to everybody? Shubh, for Mohan Gupta, there were two options. The 5-star, which is Bala College. Anipal is, as we know, Anipal is Priya. So that goes out. So out of chemical and techno, if I look at the direct clues, it says Sara joined techno, which means techno goes out as well. Mohan Gupta must be chemical. So make sure you're mastering these approaches so you can attempt 7-8 sets next Sunday. To master these approaches is why in the past 1 week, in the next 1 week to CAT 2019, we've got these ultimate Score Booster Academy Plus courses to give yourselves a plus 20-25 marks boost in every section of CAT 2019. So I've shared the link for the important topics of DILR. The session is tonight, Saturday at 10 p.m. So hope to see all of you attend the session live. I know the recording is available, but don't wait for that. Attend the session live. Also, we have another plus course that is tomorrow, Sunday, at 10:30 a.m. So all of which are part of the same Unacademy Plus subscription, one subscription, and you can solve each of them. So be subscribed to Unacademy Plus. Subscribe using the discount code Nilanjan Dutta. There's no space between Nilanjan Dutta and discount code. There's no space in Nilanjan and Dutta. Irrespective of which one you choose, but preferably 6 months will cover you till the GDPR season. 3 months will cover you for CAT plus ZAT for 19 aspirants, because as you know, we are coming up with ZAT decision-making courses as well. CAT 20 aspirants. The 12-month subscription will be the most and that's the cheapest as well. But at least make sure you're going for at least the 1 month, so the next 10 days, all of you are staying subscribed to Unacademy Plus and are mastering each of these approaches. Nishant, the Unacademy Plus subscription live classes also includes the Quants Score Booster workshops as well. So there you'll get access to the Quants, also the same kind of methods whereby you can mark answers using 30-second approaches. In the Quants Score workshop, we look at 30-second approaches to Quants. So make sure you're attending each and every session live as part of the Quants Score Booster workshops. The link for the same has been shared in the chat window. So choose your subscription, whichever one you do for, preferably the 12-month or 6-month subscription. Here in the referral code section, you type in Nilanjan Dutta, then the space for Nilanjan Dutta, click on apply. You'll see the code is applied successfully, and you'll be all good to subscribe. The discount will apply, and you can continue, and you can check out. But make sure you're doing that before tonight, 10 p.m.'s class. The link is there in the chat window. Also in the pin section is the link for the other classes on DILR. So tonight, 10 p.m. So you have 1 hour's time to subscribe and attend the sessions. With respect to which subscription plan you're going for, make sure you're using the discount code Nilanjan Dutta while subscribing. On that note, thank you everybody and happy learning.